Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I have a little haul for you. Now, as requested from some of my viewers, I'm going to show the jewelry first and then the non-jewelry stuff. That way, if you only want to see the beads and jewelry, you can tune out. And if you're interested in seeing what else I found, you can stick around and see the rest of my haul. I went out with my best friend yesterday. I had unexpected day off from babysitting because unfortunately my daughter and her husband had to attend a funeral way out of town, so they were gone for the day. So she picked me up and we hit a couple thrift stores. We didn't have much time, but we hit a couple thrift stores, and I'll just show you what I got. I'm pretty happy, and I didn't spend much, like $20, a little over $20, something like that total. But I'll start with the beads and jewelry, and these were a fascinating bead to me. They had two bags. One looked like it was unfinished wood, so I just assumed they were both wood. But I thought, well, even if they're wood, I really like this blue color, and the minute I picked them up, I could hear that they were not wood. They are ceramic, and they are beautiful. Let me see if I can get a couple out to show you, at least one out. They're all handmade. This beautiful ceramic bead, and somebody did a beautiful job. They're very rustic, but I like that. So I got a nice size, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14, something like that. And then at the same thrift store, I found this gorgeous bracelet. These are acrylic, but they're really nice quality. They're those very smooth, heavy beads that are just gorgeous. And you can see they're marbleized, kind of clear blue with white swirled through them. And they're absolutely stunning. And I paid $2 for this bracelet, and I also paid $2 for the beads. Then I got 3 bracelets for $1 each that are paper beads. And I just couldn't turn them down. For $1 each, let me see if the price is on there. $1 each. I got a green, kind of an autumn color, and then a blue. Just beautiful. And then there's like an interesting, they're almost like clay beads. They're like an unfinished, unglazed clay. And there's dark on the green, and then a white or off-white on the other two. So when I take them apart, I'll have some very pretty elements. No, Maggie. My dog barks a lot, so I apologize. I forgot to put her up. If she sees a leaf falling, she's a typical terrier. She'll start barking, go night-night. But she's a good girl. I have a fascination for ramekins. I don't know why, but I love them. And I love these stainless steel ones. And they're great for dips and, you know, little seasonings or whatever you want to use them for. But for $2, I got 18. My daughter took 6, and I still have 12. And then I got this, which I think is a treasure. Now, this looks very 1970s, maybe early 80s to me. And they are postcards. And I talked to V. Wills about them, and I can definitely sell them for scrapbookers and for junk journal makers. So I think there's somewhere between 15 and 20 in the package. It's sealed, and I tried to count, but it was hard to count with it sealed. They're very yellowed on the front and back. The inside ones may not be as yellowed, but it's got this charming little sun. It says, "Have a happy, happy day." And I mean, look at the detail on this little house. And the cute little house with the bunny and the dog. There's a squirrel, a little cat, and all these cute flowers. So somebody could use it as a whole piece, or they could cut different elements out of it. Very cute. It's made by Current, which Current has been around for a very long time. I do believe I've ordered checks from them, but I could be wrong. But I cannot find any information about this, so I will probably sell them individually. And that way, if somebody wants one, I'll have them for a couple bucks each. And then I found this for my collection. This is from 1989, because the little offer on the back expires 1990, but if you look carefully, I don't know if it'll show, it says 1989 on the Pillsbury Doughboy. But this was a free giveaway back in '89, and he's very cute. So that's going to be added to my cookie cutter collection. And then I have these adorable cards. And I thought these would be fun for somebody that collects oil memorabilia. It says, I love the oil patch, Poor Boy Oil Company. And every single one of them has a little cartoon that's different, all relating to this character, Red, which I'm assuming is the guy on the front of the cards. And they're just, each one's a different little cartoon. Every single card. They were still in the order that you get them in when you buy them. They're a little mixed up because I've been playing with them. But they were all in perfect order. All the cards are there, and the jokers are there. And they came in this little box. They were not sealed. But it says custom playing cards. Plastic coated. Liberty Bridge. I guess that says Liberty. And when they're in the box, you can see it says Your Assurance of Excellence, made in the USA. But I thought somebody that collects oil memorabilia might really love these. So I'll probably be listing those on either eBay or Etsy. Because those are dated, I believe, what does it say? I think it was 1988. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But I believe it was 1988. Then I have these beautiful pieces of glass. Now, I love sandwich glass. It's one of my favorite vintage glasses. Honestly, I don't have a collection of it because I don't have room in this old house to store it. But I do love the green the best. The clear is beautiful too. But I got these pieces for 75 cents. So I'm going to sell these 5 bowls together. I found a listing of 3 for like $12. So I can sell those 5 together. And then I have 1 punch glass. Not sure what I'll do, if I'll just hang on to it till I get another one, or see if I can sell that by itself. But I paid only 75 cents each, so I should be able to make a good return on those. Then for my own collection of just kitchenware, I got this really cool platter. Now I've got another platter that I got from, I think it was Home and Garden, but at a yard sale, but it says Home and Garden on the back. And I paid $1.50 for this. It looks brand new. I don't see much wear on it. They sold it to me for $1.50. I have no idea what the original price is. It says do not microwave, not dishwasher safe. So that's okay though. I don't mind. I picked up a book for my grandkids. I've got a couple younger granddaughters that might enjoy this. If not, it's no big deal. But I just thought I'd pick it up for $1 and see if one of them would like it. Then I thought this one was a really cool book. I paid 50 cents for it, and it had a lot of really neat little pictures and stuff that maybe somebody could use in a junk journal. Just all kinds of cute little things. So I thought I might be able to do something with that. And then my husband collects these wonderful old vintage cookbooks. This one broke my heart. Somebody went to a lot of trouble, and she cooks in honor of Elaine Renault White. And it looks like she was alive, because they said, Mother, we want you to know just how much we love you and the many things we appreciate about you. And it goes on. And it says, Frank, Joey, Claudia, Lori, and Et our families. And there's pictures through the whole thing of the family. I mean, gorgeous family pictures in color. I just can't imagine why somebody would get rid of this beautiful book. And it just breaks my heart that somebody threw away a piece of family history like this. I mean, there's one picture in here that's a full-page portrait. I don't know if it's of the mother, but I mean, it's got family history and stories and recipes. I mean, it's just an amazing book. I don't know who would, let me see if I can find that. Yeah, look at this. Some full-size pictures. You know, beautiful book. And I just don't know why you would part with it. So I think that's just sad. So I bought it for my husband because it's got all the family recipes in it and he loves it. Oop, I'm messing up the cards here. And put those back on the pile. And then I got him this melting pot, ethnic cuisine in Texas. And it's got Japanese and Chinese, Scottish, Irish, all kinds of great ethnic food from in Texas. And I thought that was very unique and unusual. And it just covers pretty much every kind of ethnic food you can think of. Dutch, Czech. There's a lot of Czechs in Texas, which I did not know till I moved here. Chinese. I mean, just everything. So I thought this was a fascinating book. And I think I paid, 50 cents for that one. And then I got him one more here. It's called Group Gourmets, collection of recipes from American Family Life Groups presentations. I don't know what that is, but it's one of those books like you get from the churches where everybody has put in recipes and it tells you who's the recipe from and where they're from. And it's just one of those really fun books. My husband has a huge collection of these. Then I found this, and I know a lot of people collect music pages for their junk journals and scrapbooking. So I thought I could get set my husband loose with his X-Acto knife and have him cut the pages out, and I could sell them in maybe sets of 10. And there's like 800 songs, 400 pages. So I think that's what we're going to do with this, and that'll go into my Etsy store. And then I found a design book because I think they're fun to look at, and it was 50 cents. And I found some cute ideas in it, and they're just decorating ideas for under $100. And there's just a lot of fun stuff, and some of this stuff is eternal, like it doesn't go out of fashion, some of it. You might change it slightly, but the actual idea is still good. Then I found this gorgeous, big, thick book, it's one of those big books you put on a coffee table. Michelangelo. I guess somebody was trying to sell it at their yard sale for $5. I got it for $1.50. And it's got a lot of art in it. And we have several of these type books. I think we have Van Gogh, and I forgot, Monet, and now we have Michelangelo. I love having these kind of books. I think they're really fascinating, and it's wonderful to have little bits of the art, you know. So I couldn't pass that up for $1.50. And then I found this book, which is Texas, A Salute. Whoops, I knocked my glass over. Oops, I didn't break anything, thank goodness. My coffee table isn't as big as I thought it was. Texas, A Salute from Above. It says 2, but she gave it to me for the same price as the other one. And these are actual views from above, which is kind of interesting. Just aerial views of different parts of Texas. So I thought that sounded like a fun book to have. And everything from cities to neighborhoods to countryside, beaches. Just a fun book. Here's a foresty type scenery. So just a lot of fun. So that's what I found. And I'm really excited about what I got. I got a lot of really great stuff. And always happy to add a few beads to my collection. So these I'm probably most excited about the ceramic ones and these blue ones. The paper beads are nice, but they're not the best paper beads I ever found. But they're not bad. I think I knocked them on the floor too. I'm a mess. I just got done with the baby all day and sent her home and wanted to record this. Now, development has happened. My husband is going to be stepping back from overtime, which will give me a lot more time to work. Because when the baby's here, he's on a rotating shift, so he's often home during the week. So that'll give me many more hours to work on content, to work on the projects I've been wanting to do, because he'll just sit out here with her and let me go do my thing. So that's going to help a lot. I'm going to be able to do a lot more stuff now because I will have well, 1 week I'll only have the baby 2 days, and 1 week I'll only have her, well, no, I should only have her 2 days a week, because it's days off are either Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I don't work Fridays. So I'll have her either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. So that's going to give me 5 days a week to work on my channel, my eBay, my Etsy, my jewelry. I really want to start working on jewelry again. People have asked me to make certain things, and it's kind of gotten me excited. I showed my best friend yesterday that big bag of jewelry I got from the antique store, and I'm just dying to take some of it apart and start creating. Now, before you see this, you should see the jewelry bag video that I just did, showing you the bag that won and the pieces. And I'm going to be doing a double bracelet for sure, a couple pairs of earrings, and I'm considering a chained bracelet because somebody requested me doing a chained bracelet. So I'm thinking of doing the double bracelet Kathy requested, that the beads were too big the last bag, the chained bracelet, and some earrings. And then of course whatever's left I'll put back in the bag, and when we're done with all 6 bags I'll pull all of them out and see what I can make with what's left over. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm sorry I don't have the camera on me, but I'm kind of messy today. I didn't dress for camera work, so I'd rather you just look at the jewelry than look at me. I normally don't mind being on camera. But anyway, so that's a good development. My husband needs a break from the overtime. They're kind of pulling back on overtime anyway. And if I can work in my Etsy and eBay store, I can probably make a lot of the money he would have earned working the overtime anyway, because we've been finding some really great things. So I do want to share more of that. So I probably will be doing some videos on my eBay and Etsy hauls and what we're finding. But I'll make sure that those do not say jewelry on them, that they say non-jewelry haul or glassware haul or whatever, so that those of you who do not want to watch a haul that's not about jewelry cannot watch it. We may start a new channel for this. I haven't decided. I may decide to do this on a separate channel so that I can keep this one jewelry, because I think a lot of people wouldn't like me mixing it. I know a lot of people don't like when you even talk about anything other than the jewelry. I always pictured having a little bit of a vlog that I do a little bit of talking and sharing with you guys. But I just am going to try to figure out what I want to do, and I guess it will just kind of land where it lands. I mean, some of you will like everything I do. Some of you will watch some videos. Some of you will watch other videos. But in the end, I'll come up with however I want to do it. But I'm thinking I may start a second channel for the yard sale and thrift store hauls, unless it has jewelry. So I haven't decided yet. Any feedback would be welcome. But I have a feeling that a lot of my core viewers are not going to like that. That's been my feedback so far, that you guys like me to stick to the jewelry. And that's fine. I may occasionally show a few things like this in my haul. But if it's a whole haul without any jewelry, which does happen, then I guess I might have to do that on a separate channel. I may do one that we put in my husband's name. He does stained glass, so I might have him start his own channel with the stained glass, although we may do some of the stained glass jewelry on this channel. Now that he'll have more time, we're going to be able to do a little bit more of that. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I haven't been able to get to several projects I've wanted to. My llama, Bev's in my project, which really is pretty close to, like I said, I actually recorded it, but it was so dark you couldn't see it. So I need to either redo the project in a lighter color or figure out how to do it so that you can actually see it. I may just redo it in a lighter color. because I did it in a gorgeous black and it just didn't show up at all. So that I've got to finish, and I want to do my llama because I promised BB Crafts I would use the beads in a video. So I want to honor that promise by doing the llama's blanket in the beads. So and I still want to do their wire in a wire wrapping. If I think you remember, I bought those wire tools a few months or a few weeks back. I figured I'd do their wire and we'd try out a couple of those tools with their wire. So that will be a second video, or a third video, because I did the box opening, I'll do the llama, and then I'll do the wire. So they were kind enough to send me their products. I am happy to try them in the videos. So that's my goal. I got a lot to catch up on. I've still got to do the last dollar bead box, What Can I Make? I've got the new dollar bead box and that new 1980s vintage bead box that I'm dreading doing something with. Plus I got to start on this bead bag that y'all voted on. So by the time you see this, you'll have already seen the winning bag and all the pieces taken apart. And then I'll start working on all these videos and get them going. We're getting close to July, so come July, I'm going to be starting doing Christmas in July, which will be at least one Christmas ornament for July, August, and September per month. I'm hoping for 2. And then once we get into true fall, I'm going to try to up that a little bit because the Christmas ornaments are real popular. I want to respect that and do a lot of them for you guys this year. So that's kind of what I got planned coming up. And then now that my husband will be home more, I will actually have the time to be able to do a lot more of these things. So it's kind of a big relief that I'll be able to start doing more, because it's been really upsetting me that I haven't been able to do the things I want to do. So I appreciate you sticking with me. It's going to be worth it because I do have a lot of really fun ideas, a lot of stuff I want to do, and I want to get back on track with all these projects we've been working on. So that's what's going on now. I'm going to go post the first video, the one on the jewelry bag, and then I'll get this one posted either the same day or the next day. I haven't decided. I might go ahead and schedule this one for the next day. But I'm hoping that Thursday I can get the jewelry bag, winning jewelry bag up, and then schedule this video for Friday. And then since my husband will be home Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm hoping I can get one of those next projects up over the weekend. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I'm really happy he's not going to be working as much. I think he needs a break from the overtime. He loves to work all the overtime he can get, but he's got back surgery possibly coming up and he needs a break. He really needs to work a little less and rest a little bit because he's just wiped out. So I'm pretty happy about it. Anyway, I thank you so much. I appreciate you watching my videos. I'm sorry I talked a little bit long with you just staring at the same thing for a few minutes here. But I just wanted to fill you in, but I just don't want to be on camera today because I don't look my best today. But I will be back in like I said, you'll get a video today, then you'll get this video Friday, and then I'm hoping to be back on the weekend with one of the projects that I'm working on, and then I've got to work on getting, I've got like 5 videos I owe you right now. So I'm going to get started on those, and those are all real easy ones. Once I get the llama and this other thing done, the rest of them are quite easy, and that'll be easy to catch up. It's just the beaded ones that take a little bit longer, and now I'll have the time to do them. So anyway, I was Chatty Cathy today, and I appreciate you so much. And if you consider liking my video, I sure appreciate it. It really helps me to rank better on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to give me a chance and see if you like my channel, I'd appreciate you subscribing. and I do have a lot of fun stuff planned. Last month or so I've been a little behind, but I do have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys. I think you'll enjoy the next few weeks, and especially now since I'll have the time. So thank you again. I'll be back soon. As always, please leave oh my gosh, I can't speak. Please leave comments. I love to hear from all of you. I don't care if you have a complaint or if you have something you want me to do or just want to comment on what I talked about. I love to hear from you, and I'm always trying to improve my channel. So if there's something I'm doing that you don't like, I always want to hear that too. But I love the comments. So thank you so much, and I'll be back soon. Bye.